Alright everyone, we are back for more of ShadowBones14's birthday special. We just did a game of Mario Party Superstars for the Nintendo Switch, and that was a whole lot of fun. We played a game on Peach's birthday cake, and we ended up coming in third place on that, which wasn't really too much of a great result. But at least one good positive thing about that is it is better than last right there. So it's not really too much to worry about. So anyways, for our next segment, we are going to be playing Super Mario Party Jamboree for the Nintendo Switch. So let's see how we're going to do on this game. We'll play as Mario, of course. Alright, let's go set off in the hot air balloon. We'll go to Mario Party like always. Let's play the standard party rules. Alright, so as for the board that we're going to play on for this segment, ShadowBones14 requested me to play on Goomba Lagoon. Alright, so it looks like our computer players for this game are going to be Bowser, Spike, and Waluigi. And we'll go ahead and have the computer players on normal difficulty. Alright, let's make sure my party settings are all good to go. So we'll do 15 turns. We'll of course have the ball stars on. And I'm going to turn off the motion control mini games. And yeah, we should be all set. So anyways, let's go ahead and get this game underway, and let's see how it goes. Considering that we have not been doing very well in the first couple segments here of this birthday special, I'm hoping we can turn things around here to win in this segment. But let's see how well this plays out. Alright, let's see who's going first. Alright, I'm going first this time! Sweet! So I'm first, then Bowser, then Waluigi, then Spike. Alright, where's the first star of the game gonna be at? It's gonna be over there. Alright, let's get this party started.
Here we go.
And we start off with a 2. Not a good number right there right off the bat, but that's alright. Alright, now time to head to Bowser. 8. Alright, he's gonna buy a mushroom. Alright, looks like Bowser gets a custom dice block there on the lucky space. Alright, on Waluigi. Four. Alright, now it's Spike's turn. 5. Alright, let's get into our first mini game. We're starting off with a 4-player mini game, and let's see what we're playing. Domination. So we're starting off with one of the returning mini games from Mario Party 4. Alright, let's see how this goes. Alright, time to find out who got the most. Oh, I barely got it by 2! Let's go! I literally cannot believe I barely got lucky right there on that first mini game. I will take it.
New turn.
Alright, now let's see what happens in turn 2. Alright, we're gonna get a 4 this time. Alright, we'll head this way. And now I get a lucky space. Alright, I'm gonna get 10 coins out of that. Alright, looks like Bowser's gonna bring out his custom dice block. Alright, he's going with the 5. And looks like he lost some coins on the red space. Alright, a 3 for Waluigi. And looks like he also loses coins on the red space. Alright, so Spike gets 7. He's buying some double dice. Alright, time to see what the next minigame is. Alright, so 2 versus 2. I'm with Spike. And we're playing Tricky Turntable. Not a big fan of this one right here, but let's see if we can possibly get a good amount of money.
Round 1.
Alright, let's get underway with the first round. I'll step on the button. Alright, good start right there as we managed to get 2 coins.
Round 2.
Alright, time for round 2. Alright, I'll go ahead and step on the button again. Okay! 3 coins right there.
Round 3.
Alright, on round 3. Alright, there's 1 coin.
Round 4.
Alright, let's go into round 4. Now we have a little bit of a trickier round this time, as most of the areas have bombs on them. Alright, good thing I didn't step on the button, because we just got another 3 coins. We're doing pretty good out there.
Round 5.
Alright, round 5. We don't have any bombs to worry about this time. Alright, I'm stepping on the button here. Alright! Got ourselves 5 coins on that one.
Round 6.
Alright, Let's see what happens now in round 6. I think I'm gonna step on the button here. Alright, good thing I did right there, so we could get 1 coin, because otherwise if I did not, we would have gotten hit by a bomb mob. Alright, final round. I'm gonna go ahead and step on the button again. And good thing I made that decision right there, like in the previous round, because otherwise I would have gotten hit by a bomb mob right there as well. So it looks like we're going to end up with a total of 18 coins right there. Very nice. And Bowser and Waluigi couldn't even get a single coin, so that sucks to be them.
New turn.
Okay, back to the boards. We get ready for turn 3. And now we have the high tide coming into play. And Bowser and Spike have to go back a little bit since they were in water. Alright, let's see what I roll here this time. A 5. Alright, so now we're at the item shop. And I would like to buy double dice. Alright, let's see what happens with Bowser this time. 9. Oh, looks like he's getting an item space, and he gets paid a double dice out of that. Alright, back to Waluigi. 5. He's buying a pipe. Alright, looks like Spike gets a 2 this time. Alright, let's see what he gets on the lucky space. A 10 coin steel trap. Alright, let's see what our next minigame's gonna be. Alright, 4-player minigame. Camera ready. Okay, this is a good one.
Start. Round 1.
Alright, time for the first round. We gotta look for the green toe that's sleeping. There he is right there. Just gotta try to line up the camera properly here. Alright, let's try it from this angle. Alright, 58 to start off. Alright, round 2. Alright, I think this angle looks pretty good. $97 right there. I'll gladly take it. Alright, final round. This one looks pretty tough right here. I'm not really too sure where I'm even supposed to aim this one at. Oh god. I literally do not know. I'll just take the picture right there. Yeah, I had a feeling I was going to get nothing out of that. But thanks to the fact that I managed to score some big points right there in that second round, that helped me get the win overall right there. So it's all good.
New turn.
Okay. Now time to get into turn 4. Ah, dang it. We only get a 1 right there. That's unfortunate. Looks like Bowser's gonna get a 3. Looks like he's going down the zip line now. So it's going to cost Bowser 5 coins. And Waluigi's going to bring out his pipe. Alright, let's see where that sends him. Right over there. And we'll also take him near that Kamek shop as well. Alright, looks like he's going to roll a 3. I was buying a Tide Shell, alright. And looks like Waluigi's going to get some double dice on that item space. Alright, now it's time to go back to Spike. Alright, looks like he's going to set down his 10 coin steel trap, and he's putting it on that space. Alright, looks like he rolls a 3. And it looks like Spike is going to get an opportunity here to go fishing. So it looks like he got 8 coins, so he can catch up to 7 more, and he's going to go for it. We only caught 1 right there, so now he has 9 overall. He's still going. And that is too much, so Spike unfortunately gets nothing out of that.
Minigame.
Okay, so let's go into another mini game, and we're doing a 4-player mini game for this one, and we're playing Big Top Quiz. Alright, let's do it.
Start. Round 1.
Alright, time for round 1. Alright, which was their fewer of? That would be Dry Bones. That's right! Alright, moving on to round 2.
Round 2.
Alright, which was the waving toad on? It would be Donkey Kong. That's it. That is it. Alright, final round.
Final round.
Alright, which was it there? I'm gonna say this one. And I got it! So that is a perfect 15 points, just like that. We definitely pulled off a very easy win right there on that minigame, that's for sure.
New turn.
Alright, let's head into turn 5 now. And we're back to the low tide. And we also got a Jamboree buddy in play, which is Luigi. Alright, so let's see what we're going to roll here. A 4. Oh, I also get an opportunity to go fishing. Very nice. So let's see if we can possibly get a good amount of money out of this. Alright, we start with 9. I said that's very good. We can catch up to 6 more. I'm going to keep going. And we unfortunately caught too much right there. Well, so much for that. Alright, well anyways, it's time to go to Bowser, and he's going to bring out his mushroom. And not only that, he also has a very good advantage of getting to Luigi right there from what I'm seeing. He rolled a 1, and he had 5 on the mushroom for a total of 6. But interestedly, Bowser is deciding to go the other way compared to where Luigi's at. I don't know what he's thinking right there, but I was not expecting that. And looks like he's going to get 12 coins from that hidden block. Alright, well, Luigi's gonna bring out his double dice. Alright. He rolls a 3 and a 9 for a total of 12. Alright, so now Luigi's at the volcano, so let's see what's gonna come out of there. The Golden Goombas! Okay. So we can, of course, get 5 coins for passing the Golden Goombas when they're in play. Alright, looks like Waluigi's going to buy some double dice here. Oh, Waluigi also gets a hidden block. So literally 2 of them back to back. And it looks like Waluigi's going to get a star from that. Unbelievable. So it looks like Waluigi's going to be the first one on the board right here. But we still have plenty of time to try to turn things around. Alright, so Spike is going to use his double dice. Alright, he gets 4 and 10 for a total of 14. And it looks like Spike is going to buy another set of double dice here. And it looks like Spike is going to get that star over there as well.
You got a star.
Alright. Now it's time to find out where the next star is. It's over there this time. And it's chance time. Oh boy. Alright, let's see what happens.
Chance time.
It involves Spike and it involves me. Well, I'm only giving away 3 coins to Spike right there, so it's not much to worry about.
Bonus mini.
Now we get a bonus mini game for a chance at double the normal amount of coins. Alright, we're doing a 1 versus 3, and I'm paired up with Waluigi and Spike. And we're playing Lost and Pound.
Start.
Alright, let's do it. Alright, so let's get into the first round. Alright, I'm going to start with yellow. Alright, looks like Bowser chose blue. Alright, at least Spike picked that color right there, so we're not off to a bad start. Alright, round 2. Alright, I'll pick green this time. Oh, Bowser's going with blue again. Okay, Waluigi chose that color. Alright, we just have to hit Bowser one more time here in this last round, but can we do it? Let's find out. I'm gonna go with pink. Oh, but I was just picking blue again? Okay, at least Waluigi picked that, so we win. I just never really thought Bowser would end up picking the same color here in all 3 rounds. You don't see that very often.
New turn.
Alright, now we're on to turn 6. And I would like to bring out my double dice. That's 6. And 8 for a total of 14. Okay. We'll head this way. And I'm going to head on down here. Okay. Oh. If I go right, it may not really be much of a good move, because Waluigi's right there, and considering the fact that we're going to have a high tide coming in on the next turn, for the space I would land on if I go that way, it would basically make me get pushed back a little bit to that island, and I don't really want to be stuck over there, so I'd rather go this way instead. Alright, and we'll head that way right there, considering it is the spot on the board where the star is at. We unfortunately lose coins on the red space right there, but it's alright. Bowser's going to bring out his double dice. Or payday double dice to be more fair. Alright, 2 and 5 for a total of 7, and he also gets 7 coins out of that. Alright, was not buying anything from the item shop, and it's kind of a good move on his part right here, considering that he has enough money for the star right over there, so I was not able to get to that right here, but it happens.
Star.
Well, anyways, looks like the next star is going to be right over there. So I'm the only one that does not have a single star right now, but hopefully we can get on that board later on. And it looks like we're about to get on the ring of the battle.
Versus minigame.
Alright, let's see what the wager is. 7 each. Alright, what are we playing? Sandwich. Alright, this is one I certainly do like a lot on here. Alright, let's do it. Alright, we did it! Alright, now let's see how many coins we get here. 18! Alright, very nice. Waluigi's gonna bring out his double dice. Alright, he's gonna get a 6 and a 6! Wow! So he's gonna get a bonus 10 coins for rolling 2 of the same number. He's also moving forward 12 spaces here. And not only that, he also barely gets to see Boo. He's gonna steal some of Spike's coins. Alright, so Waluigi got 15 of them. And after we just had a battle right here, it looks like we're doing another one. Alright, well, let's see how this one turns out.
Versus minigame.
And it's gonna be 5 coins each on the wager this time. Alright, what do we got? Stamp out. So we're playing another returning minigame from Mario Party 4.